will a Reddit post published on 1st October 2024 titled "Shorter Waiting Time, but Apply 7 Times Never Get Home" as it raises concerns over Singapore's build-to-order process. The post with unverified claims has gained significant attention as it highlights the challenges faced by first-time applicants trying to secure a BTO flat. It sparked a flurry of responses from other frustrated users, many sharing their own unverified personal experiences of repeatedly failing in the BTO application process. The original poster expressed frustration after applying for 7 projects without success, stirring further discussion on the system's perceived flaws. One Reddit user who shared similar challenges stated, "Second time applying for the coziest location, 4-room only, because of my WFH and wife's needs. Probably won't get it, but it's okay." The user highlighted the importance of accessibility and space, particularly in more desirable locations near essential amenities and transport links. However, like many of the claims made in the thread, this account remains unverifiable and reflects personal anecdotes rather than confirmed data. Another user shared their own frustrations, saying, "Applied 10 times total, 2 at Tengah without getting a queue number. The rest at odds 3 to 5, and still didn't get it. Email to appeal. Also, no use, just ask us to try again." This echoes a common sentiment in the thread, that the current BTO balloting system may be flawed, particularly for applicants targeting flats in mature estates. The discussion also took a more critical turn, with one Reddit user questioning the original poster's application strategy. "Every time someone complains about failing to get a BTO more than 5 times, I ask them to list every single project they've applied for. It's usually followed by radio silence," the user remarked. The original poster responded with a list of areas, such as Dakota Breeze, Beardock Beacon, and Tampines Green Foliage, popular locations that typically have high application rates. In response, the user who initially questioned the OP's strategy pointed out that applicants who repeatedly fail tend to ballot for the most sought-after locations. They added that, based on the list, the OP may have been unlucky due to applying for high-demand areas like Beardock and Tampines, while noting that Beardock Beacon was a project from 2016. The discussion then shifted to why the OP had only applied 5 times over the past 8 years, to which the OP clarified that they had also participated in the sale of balance flats and open booking exercises, suggesting they had been actively seeking housing through different avenues. Although these claims of systemic shortcomings are based on individual experiences and lack official verification, such concerns are common. Members of Parliament regularly raise questions in Parliament, prompting the Ministry of National Development and the Housing and Development Board to address public housing issues, including unsuccessful applications. In January 2023, People's Action Party MP Cheryl Chan raised concerns in Parliament about first-time BTO applicants who had failed more than 4 times between 2017 and 2022. In response, Minister for National Development Desmond Lee revealed that approximately 2,200 first-time families had been unsuccessful after 4 or more attempts, with 99% of those applying in mature estates. Mr. Lee advised applicants to consider non-mature estates where competition is lower and applicants have a better chance of success due to additional ballot chances. In September 2023, Workers' Party MP Sylvia Lim questioned whether the HDB flat balloting system could be adjusted to give more weight to applicants with multiple unsuccessful attempts. In response, Mr. Lee reiterated the government's commitment to helping first-time families, with at least 95% of full-room and larger flats in BTO and SBF exercises set aside for them. First-timer families already receive 2 ballot chances, compared to 1 for second-timers. To further improve the chances for first-timers, Minister Lee announced the introduction of the first-timer category. He noted that in the upcoming BTO launches, this group will receive 3 ballot chances, providing additional support for families with children under 18 or married couples below 40. These families also benefit from extra priority under the Family and Parenthood Priority Scheme, aimed at addressing their urgent housing needs. Mr. Lee noted that since 2008, first-timers applying in non-mature estates who have had 2 or more unsuccessful attempts are given an additional ballot chance. He affirmed the government's ongoing review of the flat allocation system, focusing on keeping public housing affordable and accessible, while ensuring that families with the greatest housing needs secure homes in a timely manner. The use of POFMA to address public housing claims may be driving Singaporeans to anonymous platforms like Reddit to express their frustrations. Reddit's anonymity offers users a safer space to voice concerns, such as dissatisfaction with the BTO system, without the fear of personal consequences that are more likely on identifiable platforms like Facebook. Mr. Desmond Lee has previously issued POFMA directives on HDB-related matters, highlighting the government's sensitivity to misleading information. While POFMA is intended to correct falsehoods, its enforcement may push discussions onto less transparent platforms like Reddit, where users feel more secure. As housing remains a sensitive issue, people may turn to anonymous spaces to engage in candid discussions that could invite scrutiny on public forums. The case of Sai Kamar, a property agent who was issued with a POFMA correction in August 2024, illustrates how enforcement can lead citizens to anonymous platforms. After his video criticizing Singapore's ethnic integration policy led to a correction, Sai revealed the emotional toll it took on him, his family, and his career. He described the experience as traumatic and shared that it led to confusion and distress within his family, affecting his mental health. Sai's case underscores the deterrent effect POFMA may have on public discourse. His experience suggests that the risk of being publicly named or shamed could drive ordinary citizens to more anonymous spaces like Reddit to voice critiques, particularly on sensitive topics like housing policies. In these forums, users may feel freer to speak out without facing the social and professional consequences that Sai endured.